Moses Mopia, Muhozi Sam, table number 3. Mopia Moses, Muhozi Sam, table 3, right now. Wote wakaongezi sawa za kunywa bia. A packet of beer goes for only 20 pounds. Ilifanya bia 5.
A very good evening, dear viewers, and welcome to what will be the last match of the round of last 16 of this ongoing 64-man competition that is happening here at Diamond Pool Arena near Kampala. One of the finest young prospects in the country. I'm also pretty sure that he's one of the finest young prospects in the East African region, maybe one of the 10-15 young talents on the African continent. Jackson Asiku, at the age of 15, if not 16, is taking on Caeser Chandigarh, the tournament favorite, racing to 5 for a place in the round of last 8. One frame has been played, has been won by the Scorpion. This one is frame number 2, and Kelly Jackson is taking it away. He is a player only in his second year as a competitive player, but already pretty good. You are going to be watching him for so many years. He has some bit of Caesar blood in him. Those who come from Uganda. He has a little bit of Aroa in him. Caesar has some 5% of Aroa in him. I don't even know if you know what Aroa is if you are non-Ugandan. But yes, these are two talents plus. And one thing I can tell you, look at how Jackson is gliding the white ball around the cushions of the table. He's made it look a little bit difficult than it actually was. Actually, there was a little bit of risk. Any contact between white and any of the reds could have gotten him snookered quite easily. But that won't matter. He has found a way to sink in the black and has found a way to equalize. It is Jackson 1 and Caesar 1. This match, dear viewers, is being streamed on 2 platforms, Break and Finish Live Facebook, as well as Peter Chobe Live YouTube, with the same exact commentary for both streams. However, the match has been placed at a place where lighting is not all that sufficient on the table. So kindly forgive me. And the table lighting mechanism is not favorable. It cannot work with a bulb that works with a lot of watts, that provides enough light. It was just tailor-made for energy saving bulbs. So it has been impossible for me on the table where this match has been placed to have extra lighting. That's why you find the image a little bit of darkish. So it lessens just a little your entertainment. What it doesn't affect is your ability to see the game in full, and I believe that yes you are. But just in case you are not, kindly do not hesitate to inform me in the comments section. Jackson has never defeated Caeser in his career. It is a young career, by the way. He's one boy who likes to prove himself. He knows, Jackson, that he has got the ability to take down the big boys. Whether Caeser is one of the big boys he's talking about, your guess is as good as mine. He may want to put red to the corner pocket because it's the bottom white ball opening up the pocket where there is another secondary red. He was actually putting yellow. The opening was on. Shot was just slightly off target, and he lets Caeser a chance to play again. But he's making it a little bit hard, Caeser, to play his game, because Jackson is just playing that youthful game, not afraid to take risks, just play the shot that he feels can play. In the end, it makes it a little bit difficult for the opponents to play a game that is full of game reading. Caesar's just spotted a little bit bizarrely. Nobody expected connection from that kind of distance. Sam Mohozi and Moses Mafia are taking on each other on another of the tables. Whoever wins qualifies for the round of last 8. Simon over the computer is leading, I think, by 4 frames to 1 against Fahad Ntambi. He's also expected to make the quarterfinals. The computer, one player through to the quarterfinals, is Rashida Mutesi, and we have also had one big victim. The number 1 ranked player, Joseph Kasozi, back from China like Caeser, has been defeated by a guy whose name I don't even know. It has been that bad. Caeser will want to put the remaining red, I think, to the corner pocket closest to the bottom of your screen, because if he goes for the center, he may lose the white. Shot on target. There is space between the yellow and the jaw of the corner pocket on the top of your screen for Caeser to pass his black, and there he leads again after sinking the black in. It's Caeser 2 and Asiku 1. I'm just hoping that as we speak, there is more light on the table. I think there is. Chikawa Ricky, you're asking why Herbert is leaping. By the way, he was a little bit lucky. He almost got an accident. He fell off a moving motorbike, but it is nothing serious. It may have caused him some discomfort at night. He needs to get some medication, slight medication, to kill off the pain in one of the feet, and just in case, just such that the doctor can tell him that you are okay. But he has just told me that he's so uncomfortable. Young man, so thank you for watching. Sawachiranga Matthias, uploading Caesar's clearance. Tumaseme James, the venue is Diamond Pool Arena at Diamond Gardens, the road between Natete and Chirinyabigu. Great man Chimundi, thank you for watching. What can Jackson do? Will he be on target? Yes, he is taking full advantage of those welcoming pockets and of course his ability to shoot on target, but also you upload his ability to play the white ball in this kind of position against this kind of player with this kind of score. Jackson Asiku 2, Caesar Chandiga 2. Just in case you're watching from a mobile phone and you're having insufficient light, just adjust the lighting of the phone to maximum. Just as is Asiku is adjusting his game to maximum, he knows that it's the only way he could stand a chance of taking down Caesar B at his maximum best. He has won a few comps, Jackson. He has been playing competitively for the last 2 years. He's got his manager who normally supports him and facilitates him and moves him around. And we'll be hoping that if he can take down Caesar, it will be a very good morale booster, especially before Jackson gets out of the country this coming Wednesday to join 32 other Ugandans for the Timber Excel. International Pool Carnival that is happening at Club Timbexo in Eldoret this coming week. You are watching one of the finest young players we have around in terms of talent. He also plays mature, and yet he's so young. He has got the ability to pot, read the game well, manipulate the white ball around difficult situations, can also play under pressure. And Jackson Asiku is a talent plus. Three players of the same level himself, Herbert, Makisa, and another one called Yahya Mpindi. The other two are out of this tournament. One lost by way of walkover, one was beaten, that is Herbert, and then one is drawing currently against Caeser. Those ones should be the toast of the Ugandan pool for some years to come. Most especially if they are kept well grounded, well nurtured, and well behaved. The level of talent is not in doubt. But then with this kind of shooting, Jackson knows that in a frame like this, Caeser will not be letting him back in the frame. He knows that in the next 1 minute or less, he will be trailing again by 3 frames to 2. I want to think that Caeser may want to put both reds to the corner pocket that is closest to the bottom of your screen. Better still, draw the white ball backwards, bounce it off the cushion on the left, have white ball in perfect position to roll red to the corner pocket closest to the bottom of your screen, and have natural white for black to the center pocket on the left. By simply rolling and using minimal energy, he uses even more energy. White bounces off the top end of the table. He will be okay, as well as he has got the black inside. Could go for the center pocket, could go for the corner pocket. Either way, I believe that he will be okay. Rolls in the black. White is safe. Caeser 3, Jackson Asiku 2, rest 5.
Montes Rashida Odom Kenneth, table 2. Montes Rashida Odom Kenneth, table 2.
The computer defeats Fahad Ntambi and qualifies for the round of last 8. It was an easy victory, 5 frames to 1. And on that table, first match in the quarterfinals is going to be between Kenneth Odong, all the way from Gulu, taking on the female player, the one and only one left in the competition, Rashida Motesi. Of course, that one is heavily poised in favor of Kenneth Odong. Also, Moses Mafia is on table, taking on Sam Mahozi. That match is in the round of last 16. If Mafia wins that match, maybe his opponent could be Ibrahim Kayanja. Just maybe that one could be a match and a half. Thank you for watching. Chikawa Ricky, Charity Andrew, Ivan Ayala, Caesar Malcolm, advising that Caesar needs to move from these small tables, get to the big one to go for the big money. Guys, you are right that for any player to compete well in Heibo, they must quit black ball. That one is right, but black ball is the one that provides regular competition, regular opportunities to get money, small monies, but on a regular basis. Heibo provides an opportunity for big money once in a while. But you know, there are so many big Heibo players, like real big ones. Even when you train for a year non-stop, you are not guaranteed of taking down Mr. Zhang, the one that has won the comp today. When you're playing against him, it is a human being against a robot. Now Caesar is trying out robot tendencies against Jackson. That one was the probably frame-winning shot. Potting that yellow ball with power diagonal to the corner pocket. Even Jackson knows that this frame is gone from him. Yellow and black will be potted to the corresponding center pockets on the right and left respectively of your screen. And Caesar being Caesar, he may want to put both of them to the same corner pocket by drawing the white ball backwards. So it's a center pocket, and now increases his lead. Caesar 4 and the Jackson Asiku 2, to the effect that 3 frames are left, all of which Jackson Asiku must win or else exit the tournament. And I respect the discussion that is going on in the comment section as to whether Africa's better players should quit Hayball and then should quit Black Ball and then play Hayball. It looks like Hayball is the way to go because it provides the best money. Of course, everybody likes money, you and me inclusive. One time I was having a discussion, I got a chance to move on one bus with Aiden Joseph. By then, Hayball was not using the same format that it has now. It was an open draw. You could face anybody at any round. It's unlike nowadays when Chinese players play against each other until you have 16, and then international players against each other, then you have 16, and the round of last 32 has 16 Chinese and 16 non-Chinese players. Eden was saying that then a player from a country in Africa stood no chance of reaching the Hayball prize bracket. He was saying that those guys are so good and beating them was impossible. He went on to tell me that for any player to stand a chance of shining and competing well favorably in Hayball, they must quit Black Ball once and for all. He told me that he contemplated at one time doing that, but then it is black ball here in Africa that is played most regularly. And it's the one that provides the regular income for these players. You can train in Heibo, then you wait for the big money at the end of there. Whether or not you'll get it, you don't know. And yet you miss out on the regular monies, however small, that could come from black ball. So for these players, for us who watch the games for online at the venues or anything, you will want it for these players. I even have a friend of mine, a manager. He's called Hans Rugari. He one time contemplating funding this boy Jackson Asiku, but he wanted him to play hay ball only, like hay ball only, quit black ball. It's a good thing. It can pay off after 3, 4, 5 years. It can pay off. The question that remains is how these people will be match fit and how they'll be training and winning and competing on a daily, maybe a weekly, like they do in black ball. I hope you get the distinction, guys. Yeah, it's something between a rock and hard place. But someone like Jason Theron, he quit black ball, the South African, and now he's Africa's best Heibo player, one of the 2 ambassadors alongside Caeser for joy in Africa. But I cannot guarantee you that he earns more money from playing than Caeser. I hope you get the distinction of what I'm trying to say. Nonetheless, we can get back to the match as Jackson Asiku is expecting to finish off this ongoing frame, come within one of Caeser. He needs to win 3 frames straight. Something that against Caeser is a little bit far-fetched, but nonetheless possible. In fact, very possible. Still 0-0 between Sam Hosi and Moses Mafia. That one is rest of 5, also round of last 16. And the 2 matches, including this one you're watching, I believe are the last in the round of last 16. Look at how talented Jackson is. Both yellow and black to the same corner pocket top of your screen. The role of the black will be a formality. Jackson 3 and Caeser 4, rest to 5. Thank you for watching. Ezra Messi Must be watching from around Ntinda town or the city center or anywhere in between. He's just recommended the page. Ezra is my guy, is my boy. Back in the day when I was still managing a team in the Ugandan League called Spice. He's one of those founding players. Same generation as the computer and a few other players. Actually, you should now be paying to watch Ezra. He's instead paying to watch computer. That's life. Mukasikono, Madonsela, thank you for watching. You said that people need to understand that Africa is participating. The more Africa participates, the better chances we'll have in the future to get even to the last 16 or last 18 of Habo. Yes, I do agree with you. Prince Nono, thank you for watching, as well as Caesar. Just misses a red ball that could almost have guaranteed that he would be finishing the frame, maybe, to take down Jackson Asiku. Nonetheless, it is a chance, maybe half a chance for Jackson Asiku to find a way to win this frame and take Caeser to a decider. And the guy is aiming well, thinking well, and shooting well. Beautiful combination shooting, putting his ball to one corner pocket, using white ball to open up another corner pocket that has had scissors ready. He has a difficult frame to go for. This frame is a big test of his mental strength, especially given his age, the stage of the match, and the enormous level of his opponent. You don't get so many better players to test your game on than Caeser. Kasumba James, thank you for watching on Facebook. Appreciating the commentary, just as is Adam Ali. You are watching from Nigeria in Gombe State. You are watching a young man called Jackson Asiku. And every time I get to say Nigerian watching these games online, I just take advantage to remind you that we are missing Nigeria. Supposed to be the home of African talent in all other disciplines: football, basketball, athletics, boxing, name it. But in billiards, Nigeria is nowhere to be seen. We just need to see your players participate in these comps that I normally advise here, publicize here. And then why not? Even we need to see the Nigerian national team participate in events like the All Africa Pole Championships. Now, one of the big comps where I miss Nigeria's participation is the one that is coming up in Eldoret, Kenya. There's a direct flight between Nigeria and Kenya daily. Yes, that one has 11,600 US dollars cash prize for number one. Both of the players you're watching will be part of close to 200 African players that will be participating from all over the continent, apart from Nigeria, Adam. And yes, it will be happening from Friday up to Sunday this coming week. Games live here and YouTube. Now, Jackson Asiku needs this big shot to play. Put yellow to the corner pocket, white ball bouncing off the cushion on the right into perfect position for black to the center pocket on the right. Accurate from Jackson Asiku, who gets a round of applause from the fans. Even Caeser has uploaded the shot that takes the match to the divider, to the decider, to the wire. Jackson Asiku 4, Caeser Chandega 4. We have a decider.
Let's have on table 4, Kasozi Woodtank. Table 4, Kasozi Woodtank. Arrest to 5. Table 4.
Guys, I beg your pardon. I was misinformed by the MC. Kasozi Joseph wasn't defeated. He is in. I've just had him being called for his match in the round of last 8. Sorry for the miscommunication. The MC was just joking with me. But Asiku is not joking, trying to take down Caeser. He is meaning business. He wants to get one of the most renowned results of his career. He, however, gets to break dry Asiku. I just think he may get a chance to play. And I'm looking at the yellow ball closest to the bottom, the red closest to the bottom of the screen, because it is right in front of Jackson's yellow. And the Caeser has to play something a little bit fancy to get white ball for it. And then if you look at the two reds that are at the corner pocket on the top of your screen, those are no longer an issue. Caeser has just played them completely open. That is the difference between good players and very good players. The game is bad in one moment, in the very next moment it is a good looking frame. Should be having his mind Caeser. And the two reds now near those, the ones that are at the bottom end of the table, one on the left and one on the right. He needs to manipulate them well and then try to take down this young man who has given him a very, very, very good game. I think he may want to put to the center pocket first, because white ball naturally moves towards the bottom where there is another red. Either way, even when he rolls red to the corner pocket, white ball bounces off the cushion with a big left spin on it. He gets to put both balls to the same corner pocket. Beautiful shooting from the Scorpion. I have to say, however, yes, still however, white ball has moved with a little bit more power than the Scorpion wanted. However, little energy he may use could still deny himself white. For black, he may need to have the white ball bounce off the top cushion and fourth from the top cushion and fourth, just like that. The shot is on target, white from the top cushion and into perfect space. That is what makes Caeser a very, very, very special player who delivers magic when he needs to deliver magic. And that is some of the magic. Just like that, he's up against the black, which sometimes he can put to the corner pocket on the top of the screen, even though he meant to have it with his eyes closed. The fans are still amazed at that one beautiful shot that they have seen from the Scorpion, who sinks black to the corner pocket and gets a round of applause. Even Jackson, who looks forward to Caeser, is happy with the Scorpion's clearance. Final score, Caeser Chandiga 5 and Jackson Asiku 4. One.